Hello and welcome to my upside down video. Apologies for that, and apologies for the fact that I go out of shot a lot, but rookie mistake. I promise I'll get better. Try and enjoy it even though it is upside down. 3 ways to do a marble. So first way is the way that I see Annabelle from Nails by Annabelle do a lot of her marbles. This is the first time I've tried it, thought I'd give it a go. So I am picking up in one bead. I'm going into my pink pastel by Glitter Bells, into my Snowdrops White, into my Carbon Black, and putting on the nail, and then swirling it with the tip of my brush up to the one side and then down on the other side, as you can see now, up there and then down on the other side, and then kind of blending it down the nail. And I do this all the way down the nail until I get to the bottom. I found this method actually really quite, well, not easy, but quite a simple way to do it. I did think at the beginning it was going to look a mess, but actually it ended up being my favourite. I enjoyed marbling this way, and this is probably the way I think I'm going to do it in the future. I go in and add a little bit more black and white at the top there, just to break up that first cuticle bead, and make it all blend in. And then after that, I'm going to come in with one of my favourite glitters. It is from Sonia Williams, and it's called White Silver, and I adore it. Perfect for adding into these marbles. It just breaks it up, makes it look lovely. So that's that. And then obviously I'm going to come in and cap the entire nail with glass slippers. Now I have got a new brush on the way. I've got a couple of brushes, but both of them are sort of needing to go to brush heaven, I think. So I've ordered a new one. I was having Sonia Williams did my nails for me last week, and whilst I was up there, she was telling me about her brush, which I like to look of, so I've ordered one of those. I will do a first impressions video when it arrives. So that's that way. So second way to do your marble, again, cuticle bead, and then this is the swoosh down the nail with a wet bead way. What can I say? First time again that I've done this. At this stage I was thinking to myself, my goodness, this looks dreadful. Didn't have much faith in this method at all, but I've seen it done a lot of times and with good results, so I thought, well, you know, I'm going to keep going, see what I end up with. And actually the end result was alright, not bad at all. It wasn't, I wouldn't really call it marble perhaps, but it was still a good effect, and I would probably use it again on a set of nails. I think probably the more I do it, the better I would get at it as well, so practice makes perfect and all that. But we're all learning here together. That's the point of this channel, so would help if you could see what I was doing, but there you go. Adding a bit more black there again, just breaking up that cuticle beads of the application there. I do think it's a good idea to do this though at the top by the cuticle, because it gives you that smooth application there. And then coming in again with White Silver from Sonia Williams. And capping in glass slippers. Maybe you can all let me know in the comments below what your favourite ways of marbling are, and maybe if you've got any other suggestions for me that I could try. That's that one. Okay, method number 3. This is the only method I've ever used before. This is where you pick up each bead separately, quite a wet bead, and get your brush to a point and marble the 3 beads together. So Snowdrop's White first, then Carbon Black, and Pink Pastel. Put point of your brush and kind of swirl it around. Now, the second lot that I do, this lot now, I think you can just about see it does go out of shot a bit. I think I played with it a bit too much when I was patting it down, and it sort of merged into one a little bit, but it looked all right in the end. But I think less is more sometimes when you're playing with this. Just there, look, it was a bit smudged. Apologies if you can hear little footsteps in the background. My little doggies are walking around on the laminate floor, so. Right, all the way to the end of the nail again, there we go, and then adding a bit more of that glitter. Again, this is White Silver from Sonia Williams. And now capping in glass slippers again. Now I did go ahead and buff these nails off camera. I didn't file them in properly. I just, like I would with a client, I just buffed them and then came back onto top coat. So that is the third method done. Okay, so here we are now with all 3 buffed nails. I'm just top coating here. So that's the first method. That's the one that Annabelle uses usually. Annabelle's method, as I call it. Then number 2 is the swipe down the nail with the wet bead method. And the third one was the 3 separate beads marbled together. So I don't know what you think. I think the first method is my favourite. I think I bring them a bit closer up to the camera for you to see. Yeah, there you go. I think that's my favourite. What do you think? Maybe you think they're all terrible. I don't know. Maybe you've got some advice for me, or maybe you've got other ideas as to how to do it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye.